men are often afraid of their own power. They're afraid of that translating into violence and into unhealthy ways of interacting with women. And this often occurs sexually, for example. So they hold back. They start to manage. They start to disconnect from these lower parts of their bodies and prioritize their open heart, but often leave behind something more primal. That when connected together with an open heart, with a conscious connection to source, is a combination that is so evoking and delicious and yummy to women.
Hi, I'm Ken from Ken and Zen. Me and my partner, we were having intimacy problems. She was starting to feel like there was something missing, and I didn't know what was going on. I was clueless. Actually, what I felt was that she was telling me that I was not enough. And this went on for months, even years.
And we'd done many sessions together to look into it and to come through it.
And I started turning to porn because I didn't really get why this was a thing. And I started feeling unhappy about myself because I didn't know how to fulfill my partner.
My intuition told me he needed to be around men.
Synchronicity happened that I got taken to a retreat for something called Heart IQ. This is basically circle work, and if you've seen some of my other videos, you know a little bit of what this is about.
A big part of the work that we do in Circle and in Heart IQ is to support both men and women, actually, to fully embrace and accept and love all of who they are.
The first thing I saw, people coming on the mat expressing different parts of themselves. And one guy went onto the mat and screamed and yelled and was just really in his raw primal power.
Come on here!
One of the things that we do within the work of Heart IQ, and this is really important with the guys, is that we help them own fully what we might call their beast.
Almost all of the women was turned on by this. And I didn't get it. What? You're turned on by this? And it just completely changed my whole belief structure. Because when I was younger, I had witnessed this primal power in guys with girls, and the girls were repulsed by it. So in my mind, I made the story that this energy is not okay. So I didn't show it to anyone. But once I saw the women got so turned on by this power, I knew that I had to do the same.
Often, when we deny, make wrong, or shame a certain energy or a certain part of us, we push that underground. And that has the impact and the effect of unconsciously interacting with those that we love and with the world in ways that can be quite toxic. We end up getting our needs met in slightly roundabout ways.
I was so nervous. I would wake up in the middle of the night sweating. So the first time I did it, I was on the mat and everyone was around me. I basically had to have someone to model for me because I didn't know how to bring this energy through my body. I had no idea how to do this. So Christian, the facilitator, he showed me how to embody this. And it can look different for different people. But it's basically really primal, really raw, passionate sexual energy running through your body. And the expression of it. So once I did it one time, I got a reflection of everyone. They were giving me like what they need more to bring this energy more through me. When I went for round 2, I let it completely take over me. most liberating thing was to experience how the women saw me afterwards and to hear their response, how lit up they became, how turned on they became, and how much the guys just really admire that energy.
What happens is that it translates as a penetrating power, not just physically in the bedroom, but in terms of penetrating energetically in life.
As he stepped through the door, I was like, whoa. I was almost like, who are you?
That presence that I embodied in that retreat was what she was missing in me.
It was so clear to me that something really big had shifted. Not only could I feel it and sense it, I could see it.
This is primal life force we're talking about. So it lights up a man's being. So he becomes brighter, lighter, more connected, and it's expressed through more joy.
All men should do this.
This raw primal energy is not bad, but it can be used for bad if it's not in connection with the heart. So the work that we do with men is not only do you claim this energy, but how do you bring it into connection and then bring it usefully out in the world to serve and to bring a purpose that can actually make a deep impact.